Well, hello. There's Giggles, and there's Drone Shots, and there's Brenda. How's everybody doing tonight? Good, I hope. 204, good afternoon. No, I did not, Brenda. They said it's not going to be till maybe late tomorrow afternoon. So I'm without wheels again for another night, and I've got a ship that's upbound that I'd like to go down and get, but I just can't do it. Is what it is.
What's up, Paul?
Hey, Joe, how's it going?
Been a different kind of day.
Oh, really?
I've just been busy.
Time
Been
flies
waiting.
when you're having fun, right?
Yeah, yeah, you can say that. I got the fly though.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just flew a few minutes. Yeah, I went out to the lakefront and I was going to go to two or three different spots on the lakefront. First place I did it, it was just by a bunch of trees, went all in and out, a couple of little gaps. Then I went down to where the gazebo was. I said, no, I'm gonna go all the way to the harbor. I'm gonna go down to the bayou in the back. I stepped out of the car and I said, where the hell does wind came from? The wind was 21 miles an hour where I was at there. But on the other end, it was like 9. So I said, well, there goes that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. All I had with me was the Avata 2. Came back, got on the way back, I stopped and got a big old roast beef po' boy. You get your truck back?
No. Later tomorrow, they said.
Who we got? Jody. Jody was number one. I think Jody's been hanging out waiting. Yeah, TJ that's home not doing anything. Brenda, 204. They've had any ships out there?
No, there's one coming up now, but I don't have the wheels to go down there and get it. So,
Just send it from the house.
Well, that's what they're saying, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how far away it would be.
Yeah, it's too full. Yeah, the Mavic 3 would be all right.
Well, there's so many trees and stuff in the way, that's the problem.
Paul, 160 feet, there ain't no tree in the way.
I'm gonna screen share it, show you the aerial view of where I'm at and where the bridge is.
If you fly into the bridge, you go to 200 feet, fly all the way to the bridge, and you ain't gonna hit a tree. There ain't no
Here's where
200 foot trees.
here's my house right there.
Right.
You got to go all the way over here. Because it's upbound.
All you gotta do is get to the bridge. Hold on, let me look.
I've flown that before. I flew that with the bigger drones, and I couldn't get all the way to the river. I could just get, like a quarter to a half a mile west of the bridge.
What's that? Garfield Elementary behind you?
Yep.
Yeah, I know where you're at now. I got you. Hold on.
And Robinson Street dead ends into my property.
Yeah, I see your house. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you exactly how far you are. Oh, come on. Why you do that for? I don't need all of that. I don't want all of that.
But we've got a lot of trees in the neighborhood.
Oh, trees on 180 feet,
Yep.
but that's not the issue. Yeah. Google Maps. I gotta get the Google Maps because this one won't do what I want. Yeah. No, you ain't flying that.
No. I've flown it many times and I can't
It's
get all the way over there.
to the middle of the river from where your house is at is 3,547 feet.
With trees and everything in between.
The trees don't matter, Paul. Nothing in between matters because
Well,
you're
yeah,
above the
but you
trees.
don't you don't get a very good shot from high up.
That's not what you're trying to get. You're not shooting anything till you get to the river.
Yeah, but when you come down, you can't come just come down.
Yeah, you can.
because of all the obstructions.
Not when you're over the river,
Yeah, there is. There's buildings and all kinds of things along the edge of the river.
in the middle of the river.
No, on the west side of the river, and I'm
It
west
doesn't matter.
of the river.
You pass them up, you put your camera down. As soon as you pass all it, then you lower. Then you have no obstructions. All you got is water. Easy fight.
Yeah,
But you gotta have a Mavic 3 or something like that. See, that'd be my problem. If I lived where you're at, I'd be flying from there back and forth all the time. They'd probably come get me like Philly. But that would be the easiest thing to do. Just take off from right there, fly down, fly the thing, and fly back. Because I got 45 minutes of flight time. And to fly it there at 3,000 feet, I get it there in 5 minutes. Get it back in 5 minutes. It gives me about 30 minutes of flight time. Yeah, 47.5 feet. You're just gonna have to move over to Elmwood.
Yeah, No, just the solution is get my truck back tomorrow.
Yeah, shoot.
I
Because if you
feel
get- when
so grounded without having my wheels in the garage, you
Oh,
know?
I know. I've been there too. When you get to what's that? Is that Gratiot Street? How you pronounce that one? Gratiot.
What?
What street is it's two street? You got Cherry Street, then you got another street called Gratiot or something like that.
Gratiot.
Gratiot? Okay.
Yeah.
When you hit that,
Gratiot is a main thoroughfare.
when you hit Gratiot, right?
Yeah.
That's the distance from your house to the lighthouse
Yep.
that we fly all the time. I know somebody has a Air 3S that at 3,000 feet meant nothing. He was at 12,000 feet. 12,000 feet out and came back. And still had plenty of battery.
Giggles. Giggles doesn't have a clue about flying anywhere out and about.
What's he saying?
He's saying, well, just fly, just send it. Just get it up there and fly, you know.
No, I wouldn't put my Air 2S up for that. Because the Air 2S, you don't have enough battery time. You probably could do it if you knew the ship was right there.
Yeah, but
But
I used to get over there and wait for the ship to come up and get it going underneath the bridge and that kind of stuff, you know?
You can still do that. If I had the Mavic 3 from your house, I could catch it, move underneath that bridge, go around and do everything like that, and then come back and still have half my battery. And that's like the Air 3S. Air 3S, you'd still have half your battery.
Well, I just don't trust it, so I'm not going to do it because there's no reason to, because I'm going to have my truck back tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Brenda keeps saying, don't fly, don't fly.
Yeah. Because if you go to underneath the bridge, that's right underneath the bridge on the southbound side, it's 3711. And the way you've been catching them and going down about, we'll see where you've been catching them, and it goes around almost to that peninsula and back.
Yeah.
You're looking at about a little over 5,000 feet. So you're going about to get a good, like one of your deals, you'd have to have about a 5,000 foot coming around, you know? And that's not the Air 2S. That will not do it. It can do it, but you don't know if it's going to do it.
Here comes TJ now.
Oh, so I need
TJ.
Look, not the Air 2S. You can put up your folding drone and catch some a sunrise picture, or I mean a sunset picture or two.
What folding drone? You mean the flip?
The flip.
Yeah, the flip. Yeah.
No, TJ. I'm a ship hunter. That's what I do.
I know, but you know, it's always good
I
to
know,
get
but
It's 1.19 miles to right where that peninsula starts.
Yep.
And that's direct flight. That means you got to be over that bridge or under that bridge. It can be done. Like I said, if
Yeah,
I
it
lived
looks-
right there with the Mavic
from-
3, I'd probably be like Phil, in trouble.
Joe,
From-
don't stimulate TJ, okay?
from the map that
I'm
you
not.
showed earlier, it looked like it wasn't from your house to the bridge. It looked like it wasn't far, but
He's lost connection now from the car park to under the bridge.
Oh, I know.
Trying
saying.
it from the house.
because like I was saying in the chat, I could stand right outside here and send the Air 2S from the patio all the way to Walmart.
So you got any 300-foot trees between you and there?
What's up,
No?
Brenda?
You don't
Jim?
have any 300-foot
TJ.
trees.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
There's no
That don't
300-foot trees in
matter
there.
what's in your way. You could easily fly that drone to the water from your house. It could be done. Dude, I took the Mini 2 almost 2 miles out numerous times. Bunch
Well,
of
it's
You weren't flying
like
it
3.5
at like-
miles out to the bridge.
You weren't flying it at
No,
30 feet
it's
above the
not
water.
3.5 miles out to the bridge. It's not even a mile.
Yeah, dude, I flew over 3 lakes to get to where I was going.
Yeah, but at what height?
At about 400 feet.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
don't forget, Paul's doing it at about 30, 40 feet.
I'm doing it 35 or 50 feet.
But look, from your house to right here is 3808 for feet. And you look
Yeah,
at
that
these
could-
right here. There are no 300-foot trees in that. None.
If there was a 300-foot tree, it'd be a redwood.
That's not even a
Yeah,
mile.
that could
That's
easily
the
be
biggest
done.
tree right here.
You will rarely find any trees above 60 feet.
TJ, come on over. You can fly it.
That's
All
not
right.
even
Fly
that's
your
not
own,
even,
not my drone. Fly your own drone.
that's not even a full mile.
I know.
Yeah, your Air 2S could easily make it over there.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you were in the UK, you wouldn't. Because you won't get it more than a quarter of a mile around town.
It's
Okay.
possible. It's possible. But don't do it, Paul. Don't do it.
And the tallest tree is 380 feet. And that's in California.
And that'll be a giant redwood.
I had a pine that was one of the largest pines in St. Tammany in my backyard, and it was 122 feet.
Top 10 trees that are over 200 feet, and none of them are in Michigan.
Yeah.
You can get one of those because I got one, like one of those extended antennas that you put on your
No. Won't
that you
work.
put on the no.
No, he'll use more battery.
He hasn't got any bloody aerials.
Jody said with the Air 3S with DJI cellular dongle too, you could fly far.
Yeah.
That tree is not 300 feet, Paul.
Yeah, because you're bouncing off cell towers, which are everywhere. So
Can you guys see the trees?
That tree is not 300 feet, Paul.
I've got it. There's the houses and everything across the street, and this camera's about 15 feet off the ground.
Yeah, so you're looking at about maybe 80 feet.
what's up, Jim?
A two-story house is usually about 40, 45 foot high.
Well, there's 3-story houses over there too.
then
And
you got
there's
60 feet.
the paper companies over there. They got a great big paper plant on the water.
Yeah, you still won't
But
have any
your
trees
drone
at
can go to
300
400
feet.
feet. So you can fly 400 feet above everything, get over the water, and then drop it down. But don't do it.
Yeah, just come back and drop your camera down, and you'll be good.
Just walk there. It'll only take you a couple of hours.
Walk.
I was actually thinking. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking the same thing.
This old guy can't walk any further than a block.
For a normal person, Mark, it'd be like 5 minutes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 3,000 feet is under a mile.
Yeah, miles 5,000 and some change.
200 feet. Yep.
It's
It'd
about,
be 3
about
quarters of a mile.
two-thirds. Yeah,
Yeah,
a mile,
but see, you're not right where I am.
a mile is 5,200 feet.
Your top
Yeah.
of that line is not correct. You got to go up till you see the street come across over the stone. That's
right
that's where my house is. Right up.
Okay, we'll move you to right there. Boom,
Up.
It's still not
Up.
going to add but a couple hundred feet.
like right there,
Yep.
That added a-
4,000 feet.
Yeah, but you're also measuring to the middle of the water too, though.
Yeah, you can change that around, watch. Walk down to here. And you walk over to here. And you walk over to here. 5,000, not even a mile. 5,222 feet.
Good for you, Joe.
Just telling you. And no 300-foot, no 300-foot trees, look.
Like I said, the top 10 tallest trees in the world, the shortest one is like 250 feet.
But the
Come
bottom
on.
line, we don't want you to fly it.
No, and I'm not gonna. So if TJ wants to get off his ass and come over and fly it, you go do it. You come on over, TJ.
Okay. Okay.
He'd be out there, look like a chicken squawking around because I lost my drone. I lost my drone. I lost my drone.
Hey, you
Fuck
can
around
always
and
get
give
an
me a-
Uber.
Dude,
Probably.
fuck around and get me
Need
a
an
drone.
Uber to
I'd
go
do it in
fly
a
my
second.
drone.
Dude, I would do it in a second. I wouldn't even sweat about it.
I'd do it with the Mavic 3. Like I said, I was 7,500 out with the Mavic 3. Chasing a train over water.
I'll do it with a fucking Spark. I don't give a shit.
That's what I said. If I lived right there, I'd be in trouble because they'd be coming knock on my door. They say, "That's your drone flying?" What drone? What you talking
What
about?
are you talking about?
The one that's registered to you, it's a Mavic 3. What are you talking about? Registered to me. Be hiding my tag on me and my shirt says drone, you know? What are you talking about? I don't-
Just take it off.
I
Just like
don't
throw it
know what a
away.
drone is, you know? Look, I don't know what a drone is.
I don't fly them things. What are you talking about?
Talking about what's a drone? And it got a shirt on, it says drone flying.
What's a drone? What are those?
How did this conversation even start? Who recommended he fly over there?
TJ
TJ.
did.
I was, and then Joe chimed in with showing like the map from the distance from Paul's house.
Yeah, I
to
looked
where
at the
the
map.
bridge is.
I said, you can make it there. And that's when they started saying they had 300-foot trees. I said, well, you go to 400 feet and fly over them. Well, it got obstacles along the river. I said, not in the middle of the river. Get in the middle of the
Okay.
river, the only obstacle is going to be the boat you're chasing.
So I
You
could just pull up.
got a 400-foot bridge in the middle of the river.
If you can't see that bridge, you shouldn't be flying a
Dude.
drone.
Fuck it. Just pull a Mikey and go to 600 feet. It'd be good.
Did you hear what I said?
Mhm.
If he's flying a drone, he cannot see that big old ass bridge, then he should not be flying a drone.
Well, Joe, you've seen my videos. Do I fly 400 feet on any of my videos? No.
That's not the point. That's not the point. The point is you're looking and you should be looking at that bridge when you're flying to make sure you don't hit it. If you're not you're only looking at the boat, you're gonna hit something.
Well, I fly underneath the bridge.
Yeah, but if all you're focusing on is that boat, one of these days you're gonna wind up hitting something else. You got to be all aware of the area.
Well, and you're supposed to be flying. What is the key to TJ? Now I'm going to ask you a question. line of sight.
Right.
That drone would get at about 2 blocks away from me and there's no line of sight to the drone.
Line the fuck around. I'll do it anyway.
I mean, you can still see it like on your iPad or whatever.
That's not counted as
That's
line of
not the
sight.
way
my
they
friend.
count it. Nope.
Not the
Yeah.
way to count it.
Hey, isn't the ceiling like 1,200 feet or something? Anyway,
You're right, Jim. I
400.
wouldn't recommend it.
I know, Paul. I'm just being a smart ass.
Well, TJ flies wherever he wants. Doesn't care, you know.
PJ got a letter from his HOA about flying in his neighborhood, and then the motherfucker decides he's going to skim the
Security
the
yard.
security office with it. He's like, let me just have a little peek
I
in the
was
security
flying
office.
my Mini too, and this guy comes around the corner and says, "Hey, did you fly your drone?" I was like, yeah. Well, I'm gonna report you to the HOA because you're spying on me." Dude, I was not even near the dude's window. I was over like the other houses or whatever, and he said I was spying on him in the window.
Oh, everybody says that.
Hey, I'll say that. They all got a guilt complex. They see a drone and, oh, they must be watching me.
Yeah.
Now, has there been certain cases where that's been true? Yes. That guy in whatever Midwest state got arrested. He was actually spying on little girls through the windows of the houses. And he got arrested for it. There was actually video footage of that. But you get a lot of people that you'll be 400 feet flying over the house. You didn't even stop, and they'll act like you were like fucking coming in their front door or something.
When you actually weren't, when you were actually like over there, whatever.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They over exaggerate.
Yeah.
It's like yesterday when I was joking around with Paul and I said you're exaggerating that stain on your garage floor like a woman with the snake.
What do you think of that? What do you think of that shirt, Joe?
I like this shirt.
Because girls will do that. They'll call animal control and say, I got like a 14-foot snake outside my house and it's like 1.5 feet. Little baby thing. But their description of it will make it sound like it's from the movie Anaconda.
Yeah. JD said Joe is the best there is. Wakes up every morning and pisses excellent.
What's up, get you? David's
Hey,
almost
Jim,
got.
how you doing?
I think David's almost got all the signatures, Mark. He sent me a picture of that jersey he was getting me. It's got all the FAA Cup players signed it.
Oh, for
David,
Preston.
yeah. David got
The
all the
FA Cup.
players. He got all
Yeah.
the players to sign it. I think he was waiting for one more player.
Was he sending it up to Christie?
Oh,
It's the FA Cup, the Football Association Cup.
yeah, I'm gonna frame it and everything.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey, Gitchy, how you doing? Gitchy.
But he actually got all the players to sign it. Sent me a picture of it the other day and said he's almost got it done.
Gitchy
Oh,
said
no.
hi to you, Joe.
What are they signing it with? Like a like
A
one of
marker?
those, like a
Ballpark.
Sharpie marker or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What team was he getting him signed? Like getting it?
Preston North End, I
Preston
believe.
North End, yeah.
Oh.
That's David's team.
It's the team from the town where he was born.
That would be Blackpool, right?
No, I'm not even diving into that. I can't tease David since he's giving me that. I'm gonna put that up. It's gonna look nice though when I get it framed up.
What's up, Ed?
Hey, Paul,
Yeah.
I've done going the whole distance on Street View from your house to the bridge. I haven't seen no 3-story houses and no 160-foot trees.
Yeah.
Well, come on over, fly it. Show me how it's done, buddy.
I see a lot of 1-story trees. Look at that.
I just send it straight up and out.
What's a 1-story tree?
I mean, 1-story houses. There's a 2-story. Look at this. You got this little piece of crap thing right here too. That's the paper company?
You gotta measure trees and
You
squirrels.
gotta go left, buddy. Go
Yeah.
left.
Yeah,
Oh,
it might be a
I
three
go straight
squirrel.
to?
Is it a 3-squirrel tree?
Oh wait, that was a big tree. No, about 80 feet.
Look at that
Look at all
one
the
there.
space you got. That's 40 feet right there. So that's about 80 feet.
No, just over top of that house on the left. Look at this one there.
Hold on. I got it.
You can just send it straight up and over.
That house right there? It's a 2-story house.
Yep.
Go.
And no 3-story house. That's the bridge right there. I've been back and forth here.
Have a look at Messenger, Justin.
Oh, okay. Where's my phone at?
Oh shoot, you can run it right down the street. Oh yeah, you piece of cake. The highest thing you got is that telephone pole.
Oh, dude, I found that shirt for me and David. That same shirt, Mark.
Yeah,
And I put it in the chat with all the girls the other day, and they were like, "Fuck you."
it's good, isn't it?
No, David's actually got a coffee mug that says that exact quote, but with David in it.
Yeah.
Justin.
What?
Somebody's shouting you.
Oh, I know. Just annoying, sir. Ignoring her.
I know he's Tim.
He's ignoring Sarah. What a guy. What a guy.
All me and Sarah do is talk shit to each other all the time. Did you keep telling Paul that you're going to be on his naughty list? What?
Yeah, exactly. I think all if we keep I think all of us might end up being on Paul's night list if we keep telling him to go fly his dang drone all the way over there.
Oh, I didn't tell him to do it. I just said I would do it. I don't give a shit. Dude,
I
I
told
took
him not
the,
to do it.
Yeah,
That-
he's
The
already
reason I told
lost.
him not to do it is because usually don't listen to us.
the
He's
water
already
test.
lost 2 and nearly lost the 3rd. So, you know.
The water tower that used to be by my old house from across the way was exactly 2 miles, and I used to fly to it all the time with the Mini 2 and fly around it and come back.
I can't get mine more than, I think it was 400 and, is it 400,
Oh, geez.
400 and something yards was as far as I managed to get my
On what side?
Mini 3 Pro.
The Mini 2 I got as the farthest I ever took it was about 2.5 miles, and it started cutting out real bad, so I brought it back.
Yeah, but don't forget, we've only got like a quarter of the power that you've got.
Oh yeah. You guys don't put out as much
No,
radio signal or wattage, whatever you call it.
wattage. Stupid, really.
Hey, TJ, you see all
Well, I
them
mean-
roses that's in Gitchy?
In
Yeah.
the long run,
I
market.
almost sent it to you. I typed in GI and it put a giggle and I didn't notice and I started putting everything in. I went to send it and so it said giggles. I was like, oh shit. Take it back. Take it back.
The thing is, Mark, is If you guys decided to flip the switch on tomorrow and make everything like ours, would it really
I,
even affect
I,
anything?
I would agree with Chrissy.
Well, you would definitely get a stronger signal,
Hey,
and you'd be able to go further, even though you're not really
Yeah,
supposed
but
to.
it wouldn't really interfere with anything, would it?
No, it wouldn't interfere with anything.
So what's
Yeah.
the point of them capping it so low?
One watt of output power is going to do nothing. You know,
Well, like I said, why did they
you've
cap it
got,
so bad?
I know, you've got kiddies walkie talkies that are toys that put out more power than that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand why you guys
Picture right
cap
there.
it so bad.
I don't know why they did it. I mean, hell, I'm a radio am. On every other frequency, I can put out 1,000 watts.
That don't make any sense.
Chrissy said Paul is ignoring me. Lighthouse, Paul. Ship plus lighthouse.
Oh. So how'd you get that, Paul, how'd you get that, stuff up in your garage? All that leak,
Huh?
that stuff that leaked in the garage, how'd you clean it up?
I haven't.
I'll get it done before you
Somebody
get your
said,
car back.
somebody said to use kitty litter.
Yeah, that's what we told you yesterday. Use either kitty litter or Mark said use sawdust, either one.
Yeah,
It'll soak it up. You can go to the dollar store and get a little 2-pound bag of kitty litter for like probably $5 at the most.
Wait, what happened that there was a leak in Paul's garage?
yeah, from the car, the brake fluid.
Oh, yeah.
I'd get it up before you get the car back. If you got anything to get it up with.
And it don't hurt to keep a bad little bag of kitty litter around, even if you don't have cats. It does make good for absorption.
Or you
Yeah,
can
because you never know when you gotta use it quick.
put some sand down or something.
I don't really think he has a lot of sand around there. Everything's grass and green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chrissy said that the lighthouse is just around the bend before the bridge.
Shit, didn't Uncle Bill fly his Mini too? Going back to that conversation, didn't he fly that like 3 or 4 miles off that one pier or whatever out in the ocean?
No, I think that was the Air 2S, and he had lost because I was there that day. It was like right up the road from the house, and it was me, Ray, Uncle Bill, I think Tammy and Max were there too at the time. And he had flown his Air 2S, and he was he pulled a me where I think it had like, I don't know, like a low percentage of battery, and it landed in had landed in a lady's yard, and him and Ray went to go find it.
No, there was a day where he flew off a pier and he flew down the like the beach line, and he flew like a couple miles and then came back. I want to say it was his Mini 2 he did it with.
I
This
don't
was
know.
before he had all the other drones.
I don't know about that. I just knew about the Air 2S episode.
Yeah, it's going okay, Brenda.
Hey,
the
Joe,
kids-
did you ever fly a drone through that tugboat out there in the water?
Oh, hell no.
You were talking about it.
Yeah, every time I go out there, it's too windy.
Yeah, I ain't really been doing a whole lot. I took the kids to their eye appointment this morning, Brenda. They had to get new glasses and stuff.
So you're gonna take them to Disney World this week or what?
Hell no.
Yeah.
They got money for Disney World. Disney World's expensive as shit.
How much it
Yeah,
cost to
man.
go there?
Probably like
More
100 something dollars, like 100
More than
something
that.
dollars.
Well,
200 something.
you get a bit of a discount if you're a Florida resident, but it's not much. I mean, it's everything in the park that costs a lot too. Like, you
Yeah,
gotta
food, like rides and food and
go up to the churro cart and you're like, I want a churro. They're like $23. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
A fucking 2-cent piece of dough.
yeah,
Cinnamon and sugar sprinkled on it.
make that shit at home.
I really
that's-
wish the
That's
water.
what you could do, TJ, is set up an amusement park right there in your subdivision. TJ World.
God, it's fucking
That's funny.
Michael Jackson all over again.
Michael Jackson all over.
And you could do the singing and the dancing on the sidewalk and
Yeah, that's funny.
get the neighborhood kids selling Churritos and
Yeah. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, every time I've got out there with the Avata or the Avata 2, every time I get close to the tugboat, it's always giving me high wind warnings. And I know they've got the way it circulates through there. I don't want to get stuck in the middle and it go crazy on me.
How far is that boat off the shore?
Oh, I could walk out there. It's
How
like
it's just offshore and it's sunk, right?
yeah, it's sunk and it's only in about 4 feet of water.
why have they never removed it? They just left it there or what?
Well, if you did you see the picture of it years ago?
I've seen pictures of it over the years that you and Johnny have showed you.
Yeah, but when it was still good looking, basically.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, why didn't they ever remove it though?
Well, the
Well, they
owners
kept it-
probably still own it, don't they?
Yeah, they have. In fact, this is the story behind it. It was one New Year's Eve. They filled it up with Christmas trees and caught it on fire. And they were going to charge the person arson and all other stuff. And it was the people that owned it having a party. That's what they did. They took all their family's Christmas trees, shoved it all up, and then caught the thing on fire. They still should have charged them because it was illegal burning out there.
Well, not only that,
Okay.
is there was probably oil and everything else in that fucking
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that leaked out in the water. Yeah.
Yeah, they really made him. It was really an environmental deal, so they should have really got him on it, But they ought to make him remove it. That's what they ought to do.
I mean, that's just as bad as walking out to your, out to a rain gutter out or a rain, one of the drains out on the road, and dumping your motor oil in there.
That's pretty good, Jim. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I wish the water park over here at Legoland would put an entrance just for the water park. But they don't. You have to actually walk through the whole fucking park just to get to it, and they make you buy a ticket for the whole park.
Yeah, how much is that ticket?
I don't know. I've never paid for them. We always got them free from people. So, because I always knew somebody that worked there, and they give you
Well, I
like,
know that the parking is expensive there too, isn't it?
no, not really. I don't even think they charge for parking. I don't remember ever paying for parking. I can,
Bring my
no,
drone.
no, no. They do have, paid parking, but they got free parking too. But the paid parking is where you get to park under like a carport. And it's up front, like it's up front parking. But if you want to just park out in the big ass parking lot, I don't think they charge anything. I don't remember them ever charging us nothing. But we always got our tickets free because employees get like 8 or 12 tickets free every year that they can just give to whoever they want. So we've always known somebody that's worked there that's given us tickets that don't use them. We've been there probably about 7 or 8 times and never paid for it. So, but that's why I said I wish they would build an entrance for the water park. That way, if you just wanted to go to the water park, you could park on that side and go into it. And then if they did a discount on tickets for locals, I think that place would be packed in the summertime. And surprisingly, they let you bring your own drinks and shit in. Which is real surprising. Most theme parks don't let you do that. You can bring your own cooler and stuff in with stuff.
So Vanderbilt football is putting out a new website. It's gonna be a website with all their stuff they sell and everything on there, all the merchandise. And they need about 20 pictures to put on the site.
Wow.
And they'll even have a link to link directly to me. To purchasing pictures and packages. That'd be pretty cool.
How many more years you plan on doing the stuff for that?
Doing
If I'm
what?
healthy, 15.
Another 15 years?
Yeah, if I'm healthy.
Nice to see you too, Laura.
Hey, Laura. Never mind.
Telling everybody to shut up now.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's that picture you saw.
Laura.
Did you work today, TJ?
No, I was off all day today.
I'm so glad I don't have just random days off anymore. I hate that shit. When you don't have a set schedule.
Now, when
Yeah.
when do you go back to the busing?
Next Monday.
Oh, Monday. Okay.
Well, you
And then
kind
we
of have a schedule like mine, kind of.
Who?
You?
No, I work Monday through Friday. I always have the weekends off at school. So
But today's Tuesday, so you work.
yeah,
you
but
work.
it's spring break.
Oh,
Break
yeah, yeah.
this
If the kids are out, I'm out.
Oh,
So I go by the kids' schedule.
See, spring
Oh,
break
right.
here. Spring break here has Easter weekend in there too.
But and then we have 2 more months of school after that, and then they're out for summer break. The last week of May will be their last week of school. And the very last week, we have a 3-day weekend. They come back for 3 days and then are out on Thursdays, their last day.
Hey, Brenda, how much do you feed the dog? You feed him twice a day, once in the morning, once at night?
It's a puppy. You feed it little and often.
Yep.
Laura runs away on Thursday, so David can't play Fortnite with him.
Yeah,
Or-
Jim, I can give it a try. I'm not that good at
Yeah, she's talking about me.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
She's going on vacation with her parents. She'll be gone for about, I think, like a week or something.
Oh, where's she going?
Somewhere with her parents.
Somewhere in England.
Oh,
Or Scotland.
Yeah,
I think that's where they go.
I think they go to Scotland. Scotland.
They go to this place that has like what we would call mobile homes.
Yeah.
It's like a mobile home park, but it's like a vacation spot.
oh, gotcha. I hope David's okay because said that I guess Brenda had asked how David was, and Laura said isn't doing too good. Had a few seizures today.
I don't even know how to Skegness.
Yes, Skegness.
Well,
That's where she's
oh, is
going.
that like what you? Is that what you were talking about, Justin? They're kind of like townhomes or whatever, or like
No,
motorhomes.
That's where she's going. I think that's
No,
the name of.
Skegness is near. Well, it's it's kind of the junction between Lincolnshire and Yorkshire. So it's on the east coast, just a little bit higher up than where that big lump is.
No, Laura showed me pictures of their thing that they like, the house that they stay in, and it's like what we would think of as like a kind of a nicer mobile home park that people rent out to.
Yeah,
Well,
Kind of like is it kind of like an Airbnb?
like a chalet.
kinda?
Kind of like an Airbnb. Yeah, it's just the way you go rent a place out and then you stay there for a week or so.
No.
They're about 15, 20 feet wide, about 40 feet long. Single
Yeah.
story chalets on wheels.
Yeah, it's like a little single wide, TJ.
But they don't actually move them. If they move them, they have to lift them up onto a wagon and move them on that. They can't actually tow them on the road because they're too big.
Hmm.
Oh, the other day I was on the bus and 3 fucking 18-wheelers passed me, and they were all blacked out, tinted windows, no markings, no DOT stickers on them or anything, and they were hauling what looked to be Mars rocket launchers.
Mhm.
And they didn't have any markings on the trucks, no DOT tags, nothing.
Wow.
They were all blacked out and shit. You couldn't see in the windows or anything. And and every one of their trailers, they had a mobile like Mars rockets system like launcher on it. They weren't covered or anything. You could see them.
Andrew.
No, it's not military. Possibly it was the military, Andrew. There's actually trucks that run for the U.S. government that are 18-wheelers, and they don't have any markings or anything on them, and they're not allowed to be pulled over or anything. When they're on the road, they're on the fucking road. They're not supposed to be stopped by law enforcement or nothing. Especially if they're hauling something like a nuclear bomb or something like that. That's how they'll actually transport them sometimes. And then they'll be. So these ones weren't actually like escorted by any smaller cars, but they were in like a little convoy. There was 3 of them. But they won't have any markings on them. They don't have to have like DOT stickers, anything like that on them. I've had a couple truck drivers over the years tell me they've seen a couple truck stops here and there before. That was the first time I ever seen them.
No.
Well, from my understanding is that they're not even like they can't be pulled over or anything. They're supposed to just go, and they have scheduled stops, and they just go straight from point A to point B.
Laura sent you a picture, Justin.
What's up, Ed? All right, hold on a sec.
204. How you doing? He's back. He's back.
He's back.
Hold on, let me pull up Facebook here.
He was here in the beginning. He must have left and came back, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, see this right here, TJ. This is this like right here. This looks exactly like a mobile home park here.
Yeah, that's what Laura sent me that.
Yeah. So
That's-
that's
looks-
that's
Looks nice.
pretty much what it is. You just rent them out, and then I don't know what there's exactly to do in that area, but
Yeah.
Hey, Andrew.
No.
It's
What's up,
on the
Paul?
coast.
TJ?
It's on the coast.
Man.
There's a beach.
Ooh.
That's about it.
I didn't see a beach in the picture.
Yeah, that
Speaking
was-
of beaches, how's the beach over there, TJ?
It was cold. It was cold this morning, but it warmed up to like 70 something degrees. So
That's pretty. That's nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
Considering
down
what
there.
time of year it is.
It was down in the 50s this morning. Now it's up to 78 here now.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you get
call it-
any of that wind and rain they got in Jacksonville?
No.
Okay.
Oh, you talking about like a day or two ago?
Oh,
Yeah,
like Saturday night, I think he's talking about.
Sunday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a little bit. It wasn't much though. I think trying to remember because I know we had a little storm that rolled through last week. I'm just trying to remember
Because
what day it was on there.
Don, I think, got more tornadoes than Justin did.
I
Yeah,
did.
Joe
sure.
got-
There was a tornado in what was it, Orlando, about a week and a half ago, and it tore up a couple neighborhoods, leveled a couple houses. It was a F2.
No, it was just that the golf was in Sawgrass, which is in Jacksonville, and it was delayed because of the rain.
No, I don't think we got any of that. I don't remember having any rain the last couple days, so I don't think we got any of it.
It was on Sunday.
No, we didn't have anything on Sunday.
Sunday, about 40 miles south of me, they got a tornado, and then one about 30 miles northwest. But that was it.
It's been windy here more than usual the last week.
Yeah, it's been really windy.
We had that
Yeah.
storm last week that came through, but we haven't really had anything since then.
Did you get any tornadoes, Joe?
Yeah,
Saturday night,
it was
Sunday?
close, but it wasn't here. The one right north of Johnny was a bad one. It was an EF4.
Whoa.
Joe had a couple close calls over the last 2-3 weeks, I think, didn't he?
Yeah, there was a couple.
If you're getting
But
so
like I
many,
said, it wasn't really here.
if you're getting so many close calls, does that mean you're due to be hit?
No.
Shut up, dog.
Hi, Precious. Hello, my precious.
You can send them to me, Laura. I can forward them to Brenda through her email.
Joe, check your messages, Laura says.
They're from Laura?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't.
I would just delete them.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Good one, just.
Just
All
matter
right,
of fact, just
what
delete
is
your whole
that?
face. Delete your whole
That actually
Facebook
looks kind of
account.
good. Yeah, that
Yeah,
looks
I
kind of
was-
good.
I was wondering what that was because at first it kind of looked like shrimp fajita type mix, and then I was like, "What
Yeah.
the hell is that?"
Oh, the thing that Joe sent you this morning?
No, what Laura made earlier.
Wait, what'd you
Yeah.
make?
Food.
I didn't see that.
Tomato and oh fuck, man, I'm so bad at pronouncing words. Mascarpone gooch.
Mascarpone cheese.
Oh, I thought it was gooch. My bad.
Gucci,
Gucci.
Gucci, Gucci.
I mean, it looks good. Like I said, at first I thought it was like a fajita mix with shrimp in it, and then I was looking at it real close. I noticed they were noodles.
Some fajita.
You are right, Laura. Joe loves food pictures.
Hey, Joe, they just had a splashdown for the capsule.
Yeah,
Were you watching it?
yeah.
They just landed in the ocean.
Oh,
Did not-
Elon,
did
Elon,
not-
get him
did-
back.
I didn't know if they would have
But-
aimed for coming down
Who's it?
at Cape Canaveral.
Blue tick's making me drool.
Very difficult to call it a splashdown if it doesn't hit water.
It's in water.
Yeah.
It's off the coast of Cape Canaveral, I think.
It's
Yeah,
out, yeah, it's
it's
out
in
there,
water.
in the Gulf of America.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on that left side. Okay. I thought it was off the east side. Guess not.
Yeah, if it's splashed down in the ocean or neighborhood down when it takes out somebody's house. I'll tell you what, though, new spacesuits they're using though, and they look super futuristic.
They're nice.
Yeah, they are.
What do
Even
you
the
think,
ones-
TJ?
Even the new ones they're using for spacewalks are a lot smaller and thinner than the older ones were.
What do you think of
Oh, how do you, Noki or whatever that is. It's called
Noki?
Gooch.
Not she.
Not
yeah,
she.
no, you don't pronounce the G. What's that stuff? Noki or Yoki or whatever? What is it?
Noki?
Not she.
Noki?
I call it Noki.
See,
No, it's like little pot. They're like little like fat like little
TJ,
pots.
stop talking and listen.
Yeah,
They're
it's called
called-
Noki.
It's called Nocci. A double C is pronounced as a C and a H in Italian.
Well, when I was in school, we used to call it Nookie.
Noki.
Paul,
No.
some people still call it Nookie.
Yeah.
It's called Noki.
Paul,
What
I
is
mean,
it?
Joe, what do
You
you
don't-
call it?
I'm not paying attention.
You don't pronounce the G. You don't pronounce the G is silent, so it's like Noki. But I guess other
I'm
people
trying
like
to look for 20 pictures.
I don't know why I bothered telling him how you say it.
No
I know
chi.
you wouldn't shut up.
Nochi.
Nachi.
Nachi.
Nochi.
Nochi.
I'm sure
You gotta
David's
put a-
going to have a comment about this.
I'll look at your phone or contacts. Look at my name. You should see pics.
Potato pasta.
Man, y'all are asking for a tall order, Jim.
It is. It's
Tall order, bro.
mashed potato.
Potato pasta.
You realize what you're asking them to do, right?
Oh, Lord.
Jim,
Oh, Jim.
How you doing, Jim?
Paul and the Shady Bunch.
Jim's droning. What's up? And Jim, we got two Jims in the chat now.
Well, Brenda might as well just give you her email, and then you just email them straight to Brenda.
Hi, Laura. See you later.
Jim sent me something. Where would it be on the phone?
That's what he
Contacts.
said. He said, look on your phone
Messages.
Go,
and on contact.
go.
Look at my.
I don't have a
name.
contact.
No, your contact list, which lists
Yeah, your
everybody you have in
contact
your
list.
phone.
It won't be there.
Where's
It's
the
on the
contact
messages.
list?
It should be like a little. There should be.
Mark, just don't even try, bro.
Yeah.
It should be like a little person. It should be a little person. It should be a little person on there, like a person.
No
And that's where
person.
Hang on, I'll
Just take-
show
just
you the
take
icon. One
contact.
second.
Yeah, but TJ, you're looking at an iPhone trying to explain an Android.
But the
Oh.
icon is the same.
Different icons look different.
Yeah.
It should be the symbol for a person, and it should say contact.
Nope.
Yeah, well, that is
How do
not
you-
going to have any messages in it.
If
Yeah,
you
but
want to call somebody, how do you call somebody on that phone?
You dial them direct.
The problem is Paul does not know how to set up his home screen where he has all the stuff he normally would use on it.
Yeah.
So half of his apps are buried in the app drawer on the phone, and he doesn't know how to get to that.
Um,
See, like on my phone, I have all my apps organized, you know.
Uh-huh.
I have
yeah.
entertainment that has all my entertainment apps, and I got social media with all my social media
Yep.
stuff, baking and shopping, all my shopping and baking apps.
It's all in folders.
Yeah, they're all in
Uh,
folders and organized.
Jim Stroning said, "Stop sending porn, Jim."
And on Androids, there's a way to lock to where you can't get to the app drawer just by like swiping up or something. You have to actually like go in and go to it. And some people don't know how to reset that.
I don't know. I'm not. I'm just use what I've got. I'm not a thinker.
Here. What I'll do is put my email in the chat, Jim.
Oh, open your phone and tell us what symbol it is for the contacts, Justin.
There, Jim. I'm gonna put my email in there. You send them to me, and I will forward them to Brenda. I will put Brenda in the email. And then if it's okay with Brenda, you'll have her email as well. And then you guys
Yeah.
can just correspond back and forth with each other today.
Jim said, "Paul, just hit my name. If you were to call me, and you'll see a little sign that shows message, then hit that button."
Well, yeah. That's one way of doing it. If he's never sent any messages
So
before.
go into your phone.
He
hit
doesn't
the
even know where his contact list is.
Hit the phone symbol on the bottom left or the bottom of the screen. It might be a little thing to
All
search.
it's doing is just calling them.
That's
Hey,
because you press call, not message.
yeah, I can't get any messages. Yeah.
If you were calling me, okay, you'll see my name.
Here we go.
Message. You hit that button.
Okay, let me
There it
try it
is.
and I'll call you back.
Okay, bye.
Hi,
Jim,
Jim.
have you not heard us trying to explain to Paul how to do things on the stream before?
When we
To get
set,
Paul to learn how to send a message is going to take at least 2 hours.
Mark, do you remember trying to set up his printer a few weeks ago?
Oh, that was a few months ago. That was a while back.
easy.
No, not working.
Oh my god.
Forget about it. Just send it to Justin.
I put my email in the chat there, Jim. Just copy that, put it in your email, forward me the pictures, and I'll forward them to Brenda. And then Brenda's email should be in there with my forwarded email, and then you can save that. Then you and
Man,
Brenda can send
that's a
stuff
long
back and
ass.
forth.
That's a long ass process. Somebody sends it to somebody. Somebody sends it to somebody. Then the
Yeah, but
somebody.
if you're like me, TJ, it takes a whole 2 minutes. That's it's such a simple thing to do.
Yeah, but just to get a simple thing over to Paul takes like a month.
Maybe Jim Droney. Maybe. Unless Jim is on 2 different devices.
Oh.
or he stole TJ's identity.
Okay, all the young people I have all have Gmail accounts. All the old people have like freaking cable accounts and shit.
Yeah.
Like through cable companies and telephone companies and Yahoo.
Go
and-
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah.
Well, my
like,
parent. Do you remember? You know Spectrum, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what Spectrum was before Spectrum?
Yeah, they're Bright House.
Before that,
No. Around here they
They
were
were-
always Bright House.
Before-
There's Jim's cell, and if I tap on it,
He'll call
it comes
No.
up with that.
Yeah, and hit the little
Oh,
message
but-
button next to the call button.
What? There's no message button next to it.
scroll down or scroll left. See if there's
Nope.
another button.
What do those little buttons say?
I
Eh,
put it
are
in the
there
chat.
The Spectrum was one of the original
But-
Sinclair computers.
But before, they used
Which
to,
one's the
well,
message one, Justin? Look at it.
in the Northeast. There
Is it
used
the
to be
blue one next to it?
Charter.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
It's
The blue
it's
button.
it's got a bubble like you're talking.
There's a bubble, the blue one next to the green one. Should be your
Yeah.
messages.
Tap that.
The blue one, right?
I don't know, it's green on mine.
And it comes up and says text message.
It's green. It's a green square with a white bubble on it.
Jim's drone.
Yeah,
That sounds
Text
more like
message.
a
That's
chain.
exactly what he was saying. But the thing is, it's a waste of time getting Paul to find that
There you go,
Because-
Jim. There you go.
because that's Paul sending a message, not receiving one.
Yeah, and then if he actually finds it, then you're gonna have to try to figure out how to teach him how to
Okay.
forward it.
Forward it.
Here comes IT technology.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Hold on.
Hot Rod,
Well, I see him coming.
look at there.
He got it.
I mean, if he had an Apple phone, he could go, Siri, do I have any messages? And it'll tell him.
Yeah.
Or
You can do that with Bixby too.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, for Samsung, it's Bixby.
Right.
Bixby works just as good. It's just nobody ever uses it.
Well, when Bixby came out, Bixby sucked.
Everybody says that about every one of those.
Yeah.
No,
Bixby
when
still-
it came, the first generation of Bixby
I
sucked.
never had an issue with Bixby. I actually use it.
It
What's
still
up?
kind of
People
sucks.
What's up, Rod?
Hey,
What's
TJ,
big? Hey, Rod.
drive
Rod.
Maddie up. Drive Maddie up here on Saturday. Come fly. I can't come down.
You work.
I was gonna come down, but I can't come down. I got crap to do.
I think I'm working Saturday. I think.
Are you in a hotel,
Okay.
Rod?
Yeah.
No, it's my house. I just have the background turned off. Does Zoom have a blur?
That's different.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
it does.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Let me guess. More settings, something.
It's under video
Background.
backgrounds.
Video settings. Got it. Background and effects. Got it. Virtual backgrounds. Blur.
Blur.
Here we go. Blur.
Yeah, I
Okay,
can.
Blur.
I guess I don't know. Maybe YouTube's blocking my email from being put in the
No,
chat.
I
No,
see
it's
it.
not. It's right there.
Oh, you're different than us, aren't you? This Sunday is Mother's Day in England, in the UK.
So anyways, I got things going on, so I can't come down. So,
How's the star of the show coming?
Hmm?
How's the star of the show coming?
The drone.
okay, let me put both earpieces in.
the drone you're building.
All right. Can you
Oh,
hear me now?
how's my drones coming?
Your drone
Yeah.
build. Your latest drone build.
The first one is done, which is the 8S red one. The other one is in progress. The top
ready.
secret one is in progress.
I'm ready whenever you are, Jim.
It's probably 3/4 done. Well, no,
Oh,
about
okay.
one. It's about 2/3 done.
Oh, gotcha.
It'll be done. It'll be done by the weekend,
Oh,
Yes.
nice.
and then I get to take it out and test it, and hopefully not
Sweet.
crash it and break it, and then
Crash it and break it and rebuild it.
yeah, but trying to get parts before the drone beat up would be maybe a challenge. So, although that's not true. I got parts coming.
No.
I got spare parts coming. I always have spare parts coming.
Well, I'm waiting on a package. I ordered a screen protector for my watch.
Yeah,
there
I
you
ordered
go.
some stuff from AliExpress, and when I went and looked today,
Alibaba.
it hadn't shipped yet. So I canceled it because there's a local guy who had some, and I ordered from him and canceled AliExpress. Of course, I think that refund is probably going to show up on my PayPal, but I don't know that PayPal is going to put it back into my account. So I may have to log into PayPal and move the money.
Let's see.
But when AliExpress said it was
See
supposed to
all
ship in like 2 more days. I'm like, fuck that. In 2 days, it'll be
Yeah.
here from the guy I bought it from.
I got a $10 courtesy thing from Amazon the other day for an order they fucked up.
And actually, he shipped it today. So
And I can't
Yeah,
I can't use it except for on something that Amazon order that they sell and ship, which is
Hey.
like fucking in no products anymore.
hey Joe, Johnny's in the chat.
I can't find a single fucking product on Amazon
Uh.
that's actually sold and shipped by them.
There's several things I buy some that are sold and shipped by Amazon.
Well, the thing is, they don't have that in their filters, so you can filter out certain products,
Yeah, that's true.
Oh,
which is annoying because they gave me a $10 credit, but everything I've tried to buy with it, it wasn't qualified for because it's all
Johnny.
third-party people.
What's up, Johnny? But I think you have to go through the main part of the site to find Amazon branded stuff.
It doesn't give you an option to filter that out. I've been through all the filters. There's nothing in there that says Amazon only products or anything like that. I wish they would.
So anyways, Johnny, it's coming along. It'll be ready.
What's up, Johnny?
Johnny.
That 8S, I haven't actually flown the 8S on 8S yet.
So
I've been flying it on 6S.
Johnny, how close were you to the tornado?
About a
Anyways,
few miles
to-
north.
back to what I was really doing. Work. I just want to tell
Justin,
TJ to
Johnny
bring
said-
Maddie up.
Give you $2 for it. For
They
whatever.
give
he's
you $2 for a $10 credit.
done.
So many
Yeah.
times as I come down, TJ, you guys have got to come up once in a while.
You
Yeah.
can't. Although
Well,
I
I
probably
just looked at my schedule. I work on Saturdays, so
honestly, Johnny, I probably would do that, but I can't forward the credit to anybody. It's literally in my account. It's just a courtesy credit they gave me to my account, but there's stipulations on the courtesy credits. You have to use it for only shit Amazon sells. Because what I did was I ordered a paint stick for a vehicle to, just to fill in little tiny scratches and stuff.
Oh,
Engine
yeah.
paint with clear coat and everything. And they ended up sending me a micro polish for plastic. I don't know what the fuck kit that is. A bore polish kit is all it says. I don't know what that's for.
So it's a paint touch-up is what you ordered, and you got a plastic.
Some kind of polish
Polish?
kit for plastic, yeah. Everybody was saying, a couple people in the chat yesterday were saying
Uh,
it's for doing like tail lights and stuff on vehicles, but the thing is the tube is so fucking tiny. There's like, I'm not even kidding, there's just like a little tiny amount in this tube. It's like not enough to do anything. I
I
don't know
think
what the fuck it's for.
I think Joe and Rod would know more about that.
I don't know what
No.
a bore polish, micro polish for plastic is. But like I said, some people in the chat were telling me yesterday.
I'm
it's
too
for-
busy to know anything right now.
It might be for
It's like
doing
me right now. I'm trying to
spectacle
find some
lens.
pictures for somebody. And it's just.
It might be
I
for
don't
what,
like
Mark?
when I'm in a rush.
But does the
Spectacle
name
lenses.
hungry.
but does the name sound familiar for anything, Joe?
No,
Spectacle lenses.
Okay.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
don't
they're
know.
small enough, aren't they?
Yeah, and it, like I said,
Hey, I'm
the
gonna jump
tube.
off here, y'all. I'll catch y'all later.
Bye, TJ.
Later.
Like I said, the tube is like a quarter the size of a chapstick tube. It's very small, and there's just a little tiniest amount in the bottom of the tube. I just don't know what job you would need that little bit for.
Think what Mark said, glasses.
But
Yeah.
see, on the instructions card
What-
that came
I don't
with it,
even know what the
it
name of
said
the
it's
thing
for
is.
polishing wheels. But then I looked it up online, and it's saying people use it for plastics.
Must have
know what
bloody small wheels.
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make any sense. Like every time when I've looked it up or anything,
What-
there's like all these different things people are using it for, and it's just like I said, the amount that you get isn't enough to do anything with.
What brand is it? McGuire's?
No, it says Bore Polishing Kit is the name
Bore
of the
polish?
Bore Polish. I guess that's the name of the company.
Gotta be.
Except it seems like it's less polish.
But Amazon refunded me the $15 for that, plus they gave me that $10 courtesy credit. So I reordered it with the money they gave back to me, but the courtesy credit I can't fucking use. I've tried like 20, 30 different items, and every one of them it's not eligible for. So it's like I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. Because it has to be an item that is sold and shipped by Amazon. So
Can
it
you
has
not
to be an
put it-
Amazon
what-
product.
Can you not put it against your Amazon Prime account?
Yeah, there's a good
What
idea
if-
for your prime renewal.
Not that I'm aware of. It doesn't give me because
I
you
bet
don't.
it would work.
I don't know. I'll have to ask them. But yeah, I don't know.
That's done.
That didn't take long.
Yeah, I had to go through. I went through the season. She wanted 20 pictures that popped. I'm not going to give her pictures of people that didn't buy pictures. So I went through the people that bought pictures.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't know what it's going to be like. She sent me kind of what the website was.
Yeah. No freebies.
So, what are you thinking on the March Madness, Joe?
I'll be honest with you. I have no idea. I don't even know who's in it.
And that's
Usually,
basketball,
every
isn't it?
year I set up a thing and try to do it, and I didn't even have a clue.
Isn't that basketball?
No idea what
Yeah.
it is. Never mind who's in it.
I
It's
don't
like
know.
one of the
I don't watch basketball.
because they just released it last night.
Never been interested in basketball.
Oh, is that the college one?
Yep.
So that's the one that
Perfect
Lance was
bracket
on-
just takes luck.
Lance was
So
on about
Is-
this morning of South Carolina playing San Diego. Or North Carolina playing San Diego, one or the other.
Have you heard of High Point College there,
Dude.
Joe?
Duke needs flag
No.
to heal fast.
They're playing Purdue.
But they'll lose.
Isn't Purdue an online college?
Purdue?
No.
No, that's in Indiana.
It's French for lost.
Purdue is French for lost. What?
Yeah,
Purdue
Purdue.
does
it's French for lost.
Purdue. They do commercials. I thought that was an online college. I've seen
No,
the commercials.
Purdue University, I think, or Purdue College. It's in Indiana. Just north of Indianapolis.
I thought that was an online college. Like,
They
what the
might-
fuck are they doing? Playing Madden?
I have no idea how they even come. I'm not even sure on how they even get these.
It's funny. Yeah.
Anyways,
Because
We have
I
a
need to go
football
back to
team.
what I
We're
was
on
doing.
Madden.
See y'all later.
Bye, Rod.
They right.
See you, Rod.
Because I'm looking at it, the Midwest Illinois is playing somebody, but it doesn't say who. Kind of confusing when you can't see who they're playing. Does the same thing for Duke.
I don't really follow professional sports, let alone college.
Where the hell is Duke?
North Carolina, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, other than when we were going through everywhere, when the Wolverines were playing, what's it? And the, what is it, National State or whatever bleeding hell it's called, the Nationals. The only American colleges I've heard of are the ones that have got golf teams.
Because Alabama State plays St. Francis U on True TV tonight.
A lot of high schools up in North Carolina have golf
Yeah,
teams.
as far as I know, wasn't Lance saying that Carolina versus San Diego was on Crew tonight as well?
San Diego?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, San Diego, North Carolina. I see it.
Yeah.
Because
North Carolina scraped in a play.
That's I'm thinking they're playing in San Diego because it's a 9 o'clock game.
Yeah.
9 p.m. Which would mean if they are playing in San Diego, then that would mean it'd be 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock their time.
It depends on
I
where
am
you.
shocked. CNN's actually got the space rescue for Elon Musk on. I figured that no other channel, CBS, ABC, NBC, none of them have it on.
ESPN does?
No,
No,
CNN.
ESPN wouldn't.
Oh, wow.
All I see is Fox and what you call it. I don't have MSNBC on it because I don't like them.
I get them, but I don't watch MSNBC.
I don't watch them. Them and CNN are the two worst when it comes to lying about shit.
Yeah.
They're the two worst out of all of them.
Occasionally I watch Fox, but that's about it.
I don't even really watch Fox unless they're interviewing somebody I'm interested in listening to. But
If there's something huge on, I'll probably watch Fox. Because that's on. That's who's on all the time.
I watch Fox Sports.
Let's see. Welcome.
CNN's been sued so many times for defamation lawsuits and shit because of their outright lying on people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They've been sued billions of dollars worth of lawsuits over the last like 6-7 years, especially.
I'm not surprised. Are you, Joe?
Because their parent company wanted to actually sell them because they were costing them so much damn money. Because they were just getting lawsuits left and right from people.
Let's see. I want to go to.
Just seeing all these people getting, like Don Lemon and Chris Como got fired from CNN. Now they both have their own news channels on YouTube, their own private news channels. And Chris Como's, I actually have a little bit of respect for him after listening to him lately because he's finally off of the mainstream tit, as I would say, and he's being a little bit more sensible with what he's coming out and saying to people, and he's not being so fucking like he's just reading off a script that CNN wrote for him. And he's admitted that he didn't agree with some of that stuff that he was spouting on there. But, you know, they were making millions of dollars, so he was doing it anyway. But he's got his own news, like I think it's called News Network or something now.
You mean
Joe, are you watching them trying to position that on the back of that?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I don't know how they can't, but they're doing it. All I gotta do is move it a little bit to the left. or the right.
Well, the other thing they should do is they should have a way of centering that grapple, you know?
Yeah, it ought to be centered. All they gotta do is pull that rope on the one on the right side over a little. It's like the
Don't they
guy
gotta-
that's not wearing glasses or something, like a nearsighted or something.
Don't they got a crane?
Yeah.
Oh
but
yeah,
he's
they got
trying
a
to-
big arm up
They
there.
gotta
and
sit
they
it
pick
down
it
and
up,
keep
but
doing this,
when they
keep bringing
bring
it
it
up,
down,
moving it
it's
again.
going side to side like that.
Yeah, I think they're down there. Cause it fits on the net. It's gotta be exactly on it too.
Sunstar, do you mean CNN?
There you down.
Oh, I hate when I do that, when I go to correct myself in the chat and I rewrite it wrong again. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
I usually attribute that to dang, you are correct.
Everybody tries to blame autocorrect even though it spells it right.
Even my phone does this. I'm sending a text.
The only thing autocorrect does when it fucks you up is it might put the wrong word when it's trying to predict what you're writing. But that don't mean that it misspelt it or anything. But people will try to say that autocorrect misspelt a word. I'm like, no, the fucking didn't.
Yeah.
You misspelt it at some point and saved it because, like on Android, you can put a word in and say it's like a slang word, and it knows that that's not a real word. It will keep readjusting it to the closest correct word, unless you hit the little check mark and you save it. Then your phone will say, okay, he wants to use it that way.
Mhm.
And that's the only time it will misspell words, is if you misspelt it at some point and saved it, as that's the way you want to say it.
Oh, that's annoying though.
Like when you go to write fucking and it puts ducking, it does that to everybody. That's annoying as hell. Especially when you're trying to talk crap to somebody, and you're like, I was ducking your mom last night, and they're like, what?
Yeah, you're right, Brenda. CNC is a liberal rag.
Who?
What did Johnny offer you $2 for, Justin?
Oh, my $10 credit on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
But there's no way of transferring it to somebody else. It's like stuck on your account. So I wouldn't be able to do it anyway. The only way I'd be able to do is he'd have to give me $2 and order something for 10, and then I'd have to ship it to him. It'd be a pain in the ass.
Oh,
It ain't worth $2.
the only thing I can think of is another Echo, an Amazon Echo. You know, the dot, Echo Dot, and the large Echo. You can use that for. The Alexas. Justin,
What about him?
you could use that $10 for the Alexas, probably.
No,
I don't want one
and
of those.
Alexa, not Alexis.
Yeah, I said Alexa.
I'm not. I am not sure that you'd be able to buy Alexis with $10. She
No.
might.
What do you think
Oh.
about this bumper sticker, Joe?
Yeah, I like that.
This vehicle makes frequent stops at your mom's house.
Are you gonna put that on the back of the bus? Put that on the
Nice.
back of the bus.
Yeah.
No, okay, no, I'm not trying to get a knock
Justin,
on the
you the
door.
man.
No, I'm not trying to get a knock on the door from the sheriff's department. No, I'm good.
Well,
Johnny-
it does. I mean, the bus stops at lots of people's houses and their mums because their kids are on the bus.
Now, I think that'd be perfect, Justin, for you to do.
I'll put that on the back of my car.
Ooh.
Let's see what your wife says.
Yeah. Yeah, be safe for putting it on the bus.
Somebody had a sticker on their back window the other day. It was a chick driving and it said curb killer, and her rims were scratched to fuck. She wasn't lying.
I thought you were going to say her tires were blown.
No, her rims
Deflated.
were all scratched up from hitting curbs. And she said it said 100% curb killer.
I like that little kid that's on there at the baseball field with his mom and his dad. And the kid's standing there and the guy says, your wiener is the size of a Tic Tac. He says, that's why your mama's breath smells so good.
Nice.
And it's like a 12-year-old kid. The wife likes to freak out the mom. Because he didn't miss a beat with that, you know?
Oh, you're getting some flack from somebody.
I got that thing on Thursday. I gotta go to. Gotta drive, I gotta get the map out and make sure I'm knowing where I'm going.
It's called
About 50-minute drive.
Hey.
Then I gotta fly 350 acres of land.
Here, Joe, put this on the back of your son's cruiser.
Yeah, I can do that.
Hey, Joe, how much food did you bring home with you?
I didn't bring home any. I wish I would have. Man, I tell you what, my plate though. I tell you what, I had a plate that was like they had green beans that were they make them there. They're perfect. They're real fresh and everything, and they've got bacon in it, all kind of stuff, onions, bacon, all it in it. I had 2 big scoops of that on my plate. They had the chicken like bow tie Alfredo pasta. I had
yeah.
3 big scoops of that on my plate. Then I had a big scoop of the salad. The salad's crazy with the way they make it. And my plate was about this high. And then I had 2 chicken strips on top of it, right? And the chicken strips, when you bite into them, they just melt in your mouth. They're just great.
Ooh.
It's real chicken. There's a place that does weddings. And it's all spiced up like Louisiana and everything great, right? 2 of the girls walked past me that were like this thick, you know, that thin, and their plates were like this high. You know?
Whoa.
I looked at Alana and I said, hold on, you're going to eat that? She goes, yeah, I might go back. She ate that thing and went back. The coach looked over and he said, how in the hell? And then the coach's wife brought me they had bread pudding, right? Bread pudding made out of Krispy Kreme donuts.
Oh, that sounds
All
good.
I'm telling you, I was supposed to have a blood test this morning. I'm waiting till tomorrow.
Good. Or wait till next week.
No, I got to have it before Thursday. I got the doctor's appointment on Thursday. I'm thinking about going to get it Thursday morning before I go. You know, because he'll get it in time.
You're gonna be happy you didn't do it this morning.
Oh, I did. And I asked I asked the coach's Mark, the coach's husband. He was eating. He just looked at him with Jesus. I said, "Are you Catholic?" He goes, "No." I said, "Well, that's a good thing because you have to go to confession eating that."
Yeah, one of these bumper stickers. I'm so gay I can't even drive straight.
They come up with crazy stuff for the bumper stickers, huh?
Oh, damn, there's one, Joe. It says my other ride is your daughter. Damn.
What's up, drone shots?
Oh,
It's fighting words.
Hey, Johnny, you lurking? Or
He's
working?
probably sitting outside flying. Johnny don't work.
I wasn't
Probably
sure.
sitting on his porch flying like a mother too.
So you said you
Or
were.
FPV.
You said you had to fly.
You didn't say work. I thought you said look.
I said lurking, or is he working?
Well, lurking because he ain't working.
Why would he be working at this time?
They're getting ready to open the hatch, Joe.
Wait till you see what jumps out. It could be aliens.
I wonder if the mask comes back or not. Did you see when when the capsule went up, just after it docked, one of the guys goes out.
Yeah, they can open it up and they're all gonna get sucked in. Watch. They're gonna reach in there and grab them. That's what they ought to do. One day they ought to sneak up an alien suit. And when they open it up, they be doing all kind of hands doing it.
Oh, they should bring up what, 6 alien suits.
You only need one. Just put it in the front. You know? Have everybody laying around like they've been getting eaten on the way down or something, you know? That would be
So
fun.
so the NASA controls like, do we have aliens?
Houston, we have a problem.
There's
We-
something that they can stick on when after they get down, you know, real quick. That would be fun.
We-
Oh, here you go.
If they showed that on television, they'd be about 80 people kill themselves.
There you go, Joe. There's one for you.
Yeah, I like that one. I've seen that one. Can you hear us now?
I just got a notice on my Alexa that President Trump and the Russian president have agreed to a ceasefire.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
The
And
Americans,
Zelensky
the Americans aren't
part
at
of it.
war with Russia. How can they have a ceasefire?
Well,
What
he's
he
already
needs to
passed
do-
it by Zelensky, and Zelensky's agreeing to it.
I'm betting Trump is filling out what Putin really, really wants.
Spice Girls.
Because he likely knows now what Zelensky wants.
Yeah, but the idea is for Zelensky and Putin to actually say they want a ceasefire each. Not
Yeah,
Trump. Trump's
all's
got
Trump's-
fuck all to do with it.
All Trump's acting as is a mediator.
Ha.
That's it.
Because I don't
Oh,
think
I'm
they.
still sure.
That's the last thing I would call it.
I'm not sure they can get Putin and Zelensky in the same room and they still talk.
No, it'd have to be in a neutral area.
Yeah. Somewhere out near the Romulan space. In the neutral
Oh,
zone.
there they are.
Like,
Can you imagine
If
they
the
were
aliens
they were
jump
in
over the
they were in
top.
space what, 9 or 10 months?
Yeah, they're supposed to be up to 8
Mhm.
days.
oh yeah, they're gonna have trouble walking the first few days. 'Cause you know how much bone density and everything you lose from
Yeah,
being up in
get
space.
used to
But-
gravity again.
Because a few months, one of our guys came back and he picked up a cup of water, thinking it's gonna float. It just falls right to the floor.
Let go of it.
Yeah, but the thing is too is like that's why they have to exercise like a lot of hours every day, and it still does not. I mean, it's just kind of a band-aid
You
on
still
it.
lose
but they-
muscle tone and bone density.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's all it does is
They
delay
said they were
it.
2 hours a day on a bike up there, like a stationary bike.
Yeah, all it does is delay the inevitable, but it will still happen no matter how much you exercise. Until they can come up with a space station that actually spins and creates like a gravity that
Mm.
can match Earth's, they'll always have to do that.
Hey, Paul, that was my breakfast yesterday.
Ooh.
Oh,
Pancake, sausage. Is that
It had 2 eggs, pancakes, bananas, and a
Oh,
sauteed up
fuck,
with
man!
cinnamon.
You let the syrup go into the egg. Gross.
Oh, I know. Don't worry about it. It's just look.
it's all
Look,
going to the same place, right?
Is it
Joe?
grossing you out? Huh?
Yeah, separate it. The pancakes
Oh,
should
it
have been on
does
their
like
own
that. You
plate.
can roll everything around in it. And then you mess the
Oh.
egg up and dip the syrup in the eggs.
That's fucking
easy,
disgusting.
easy question for Joe?
Mm.
Is that real syrup?
Hell no.
Yeah, how much?
Real
like,
syrup's too expensive.
real maple syrup. Go to the store and look how much a little tiny ass bottle of it is.
I'm not behind it.
I've got some.
Shit.
Got maple syrup.
Go to
But I did go to Sam's yesterday, Paul.
Did
I
you?
ran out of these. I ran out of this.
Oh, jalapenos.
Yeah, I only had one jar and I ran out that jar, so I went there yesterday, bought 2 jars.
Wow.
Was it buy one, get
And I
one?
said, well, no, it's $4 a jar at Sam's. If I buy a little thing for $2 or $3, it's like 1/3 the size. So I said, I'm save a trip and just get 2 of them. Then I said, well, I'm only spending $8. So I need something else. I went and bought a big box of red chillable wine. So
There you go.
Box of wine?
You are not
Yeah,
supposed to
Francia.
chill red wine.
It's called a
I
box
chill.
of
It says chillable red. It's made for that.
Yeah, but red wine is supposed to be drunk at room temperature.
Mark. It's called a box of wine.
It's called
It
chillable
doesn't
red.
matter.
Chillable
wine-
red.
Red wine is room temperature. Always.
Well, that's the red wine that they didn't make. It says chillable red. The chillable is what they made it for.
But on the box it says chillable red.
Yep. So I put it in the refrigerator.
It's similar to what Dad's friend always drinks. She drinks box of wine. It's what's it's called.
Yeah, it's like 5 liters or something
Yeah,
like this
we-
for $14.
We're not that, what's it, third world that we don't have boxes of wine here, you know.
They take a carton, a square box, and they fill it with wine.
Well, you might have one that says chillable red on the side. It
Oh,
tastes
I
a lot
believe
better
it.
Much what
cold
they
than it
do.
tastes hot.
Yeah, it's in a plastic bag inside a box.
Yeah,
Yeah, with a tap on it.
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, box wine is some of the most popular over here.
Yeah,
You'd
it
be
is.
surprised how many people actually buy that shit. Like that was the one wine that we could put a whole pallet of out at Walmart and it'd be gone within a few days.
Hmm.
Walmart, that same box of wine at Walmart's almost $18, right? If I go to Sam's, it's like 14. So
Everybody
I
almost
go
all
to Sam's to buy the rotisserie
What?
chicken, the hot
I
wings,
really
the
couldn't tell you
jalapenos,
how
the
much.
pickles, and the wine. That's it. And the gas.
How big was your
What?
jalapeno jar?
40 something ounces. I can't remember. Might be on here. Hold on.
And the International Space Station's been up there for 25 years, continuously being used.
4-pound jars. 4 pounds. It's 4-pound jar.
But
that thing
Paul,
needs to be decommissioned.
Paul,
£4.
I heard about
That's a lot.
I heard about 2030 or 2035. They want to take it down
Yeah,
out towards the Mariana Trench or
Mariana Trenches, yeah.
Why not just fucking hit the boosters on it and send it out into fucking space?
They call them Marianas.
Justin has a point.
Fucking
Yeah.
shoot that bitch towards the sun.
I guess it would take a lot in order to loosen enough balls in order to loosen it so it just falls into the atmosphere.
Oh, here comes
No,
somebody.
It has adjustment boosters on it that they have to constantly readjust it because if not, it will slowly keep falling until it goes into the atmosphere. Because it's not very far above the earth. It's actually really low.
You know what? Then don't adjust it. It'll just fall down on its own.
Yeah, but it'll
Yeah,
make
but
it roll when it lands.
Yeah, they got to calculate it to the right exact spot they want it to come in because they'll know where it's going to land at. But they have to do that because I think it only takes like 2 or 3 weeks. Like they've done simulation like videos where they said, if they didn't have the means to adjust the height of it with the boosters that are on it and everything, that it would slowly keep drifting lower and lower over like a 2-3 week period before it would enter the atmosphere and then just burn up.
That's funny how it took months to send one of his stuff up there to go get them.
Well, one of the last modules to go up, it got so many leaks.
Yeah.
It was like
Well,
a sieve.
Well, you got to remember too that the old space, the old space, what do you want to call it? The
Shuttle?
has been decommissioned since like the mid 2000s, and they haven't used it at all. And to rebuild one from scratch like Elon did, that's a lot of work. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of different like components, a lot of different safety
Well, and
measures,
a lot of those
a
components
lot of
have been
systems.
updated.
I'm saying a lot of systems. There's it's a lot of work. It's nothing to scoff at by any means.
Mhm.
I mean, what SpaceX has done, whether you like Elon or not, what SpaceX has done in the past 10, 15 years is absolutely mind blowing. You can't take anything away from that company. They have made almost NASA's entire fucking lifespan look almost like a joke, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And SpaceX is about to get a contract to rebuild the launch pad at Cape Canaveral.
Oh, butter.
I mean, if you look at it, NASA's almost, I mean, SpaceX is, they're pretty much riding the back of SpaceX now.
Should
Yes,
SpaceX buy NASA?
Well, I mean, NASA's relying on them for a lot of stuff because they're just more efficient, they're faster, they get
There's a Russian
stuff done
cosmonaut.
quicker. Have you looked at the picture of the Raptor engines over the course of like the 10-year period? How they've, here, let me find it and I'll show you. How they were able to like streamline it and slim it down and everything.
They completed 286 days in space.
Oh, let me see here.
One of the remaining footrests being removed from.
So right here, so right here gives you a good idea from when SpaceX first built the Raptor engine, you know, 10, 15 years ago. And then they got it down to that, and now they have it slimlined down to that. I mean, just look at the amount of shit they've stripped off of that motor and made it more efficient, more compact.
But
That's just
can
it.
Raptor 2 outlast Raptor 3 in durability?
No, it's gotten better each iteration of it.
Has it got return to home?
Actually, it does, and it lands on the little space, little thing.
Pretty damn good.
Technically, yeah, it does have return to home.
Yeah.
Like I said, whether you like Elon or not for his political stuff, SpaceX has done amazing things.
Oh, definitely.
Hey, Mark, here you go. Popeye's fried chicken, right? You ready for this?
Yeah.
Boneless bundle. 12 boneless wings, 3-piece tenders, 3 dips, and 2 regular sides. $14.99.
How can you have boneless wings?
Dude, have you ever heard the guy that went to the city council and did the whole speech on boneless wings being a fraud?
Yeah.
It turned out it was a big joke because his dad was one of the city council members. But he actually went up there and he had a legitimate ass argument, even though it was a joke. He stood up in front of that city council saying how they needed to ban boneless wings because it was a sham.
What you want,
It was funny
Booner?
as shit.
You want Boone?
But his
Boone.
argument, if he would have I'm not even kidding, Mark, he had such a good argument. If he would have sat in front of the Supreme Court in a serious court case, he probably would have won.
Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like
The U.S. Supreme Court declines to block Louisiana's first execution in 15 years, scheduled for Tuesday night.
looks like Brenda's
Who are they going to execute?
dog is
I
watching.
can't remember what the guy. I can't remember what it was for. But
Well,
they're going to execute him tonight now.
Was it a appeal to the Supreme Court from his lawyers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going. The thing is like a lot of times the Supreme Court won't even hear those cases, as they don't have to hear every case that comes before them.
Yeah, I think
They can
it
actually
was something to
deny
do with. I think it had something to do with the what they were giving him. I think he's a Muslim, and it was something against his religion. What he was getting, what they were going to give him. I can't remember what. I heard something about that.
Well, here,
Supreme
if
Court
you're
said, no.
here, the next person to be executed is going to be almost mid-April.
Yeah, you can't kill me. It's against my religion.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the next
that
person to be executed, they have a choice of the electric chair, lethal injection, or firing
Well,
squad.
they tried all those. The guys. Oh, Paul, this morning what you were seeing, That was the ones that Trump actually did send to El Salvador.
Oh,
on the
really?
plane, and they were getting put in El Salvador's top terrorist prison.
It's
So all the ones that got brought here, that came here illegally, that they've shipped out from that group, was sent to El Salvador. They said, "We'll take them, send them in."
Yeah, because El
And
Salvador wants to use
Yeah,
them
they were
kind of like.
muzzling them, shaving their heads, shaving all their body hair, and shot them and putting them in with everybody, all the other terrorists.
Yeah, because they want
That's
to
a rude
use them
awakening.
for. They pretty much want to use them as a definition of like hard slave labor down there.
Yeah, but
That's what they want to use them
just
for.
think about it. You're over here thinking you're getting away with everything, and you get put in that prison in El Salvador. Boy, is that a rude awakening?
Oh,
I'd
yeah.
rather go to Guantanamo.
Yeah.
At least you got somewhat of the Geneva Convention halfway protecting your ass.
Yeah, you got nothing down there. And
yeah,
the judge is trying to say that they have constitutional rights. No, they don't.
I don't think if you're illegal, you shouldn't have any rights.
You broke the law to get here. Yep.
Yeah.
If you
'Cause
belong
that's-
to a terrorist group, and it's on a terrorist watch list, and you did not legally get into this country, you should not have any rights. As soon as we catch you, you should be deported.
I don't
wherever they're
think
gonna take
any.
you.
I don't give a shit if you're a fucking middle-aged mom that came here illegally. I don't
Yeah.
You're
think you
right.
should
You got
have
a point.
rights.
They don't have a constitutional, the United States constitutional right.
Well, some of them were sent to
Right.
Guantanamo.
Well, let's go back to this other deal. This girl down in, what was it, Dominican Republic, that possibly drowned or got murdered.
Yep.
The United States citizen down there that was the last person with her, he has no rights down there. They got everywhere he goes. If he goes to the bathroom, they got a cop with him. His dad's there. They're trying to get his passport back. They said no, until we finish the investigation. You're not going anywhere. He has no rights. Show that on the news everywhere and let people understand.
Oh, what
That's how it is everywhere else.
what are they
Why should we
saying?
let everybody in?
What are they saying about the guy who was killed right before Super Bowl? He was a Spanish speaker covering TV for the Super Bowl. He was
Yeah,
killed.
that happened down here. Well, the girl, the woman that killed him,
Yeah,
robbed
the
him
girl.
and killed him. Yeah, she's gonna they'll probably give her the death penalty here.
I was watching the guys get off the plane in El Salvador,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
those fucking guards, dude. As soon as they stepped off the plane, they were like smacking them in the back of the head and all kinds of shit.
Boom.
Like they were beating the fuck out of these
Had
dudes.
him bent over. Yeah.
Yeah, they had them
Boom.
bent over and they were smacking them in the back of the head and pushing them and shit. I was like, man, they weren't playing around. But apparently El Salvador used to be like one of the worst countries down there. And somehow this president that took over 4 or 5 years ago, apparently it's one of the safest down there now. He's like completely just revamped that whole country. Like,
Yeah.
because what they did was, since they don't really have like, constitutional protections like we do, they were able just to go round up every fucking criminal on the street. And that's what they did. And they just made big ass prisons and started just locking everybody up that had a criminal record and just got everybody off the street. It didn't matter who the fuck you were.
Yep.
When does she go to trial, Joe?
That's showing the Dominican Republic right now, because he doesn't have a passport. They won't let him leave the country.
Yeah.
He can't leave his hotel room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of rights you get when you're in another country.
Well, they're saying he might be a flight risk.
Well, yeah,
Well,
because his family's already plotting how to get him home.
Well, the girl's family said, because he said that he got her out of the surf and it swallowed a lot of salt water, got back, started throwing up and passed out because he'd been drinking and everything.
Yeah.
He said then when he woke up, she was nowhere around. So they're trying to make her declare her dead, and if they do that, they may charge him with murder. But they don't know what they're saying.
They haven't
he's
found the
not
body
a
yet.
suspect in anything. He's just a person of interest. But they don't just lock his ass up. Basically, he's locked up.
And
at
where
home.
is that at?
Dominican Republic.
Yeah. Yeah, well, in those
He's under
countries
house
too,
arrest at the hotel, basically.
yeah, but you gotta understand too, is those countries down there, they don't have the same rule of law that some Western countries do, where you have to have like hard evidence
body.
and all this other
Yeah.
stuff and
Well,
body and a weapon.
what I
They could
can't,
just think that you did it and they'll charge you with it.
Justin, what I
Yep.
can't understand is, in the world we live in today, why are college students going down into these second and third world countries for spring break?
Because it's cheap.
Is it-
Paul, one phrase. Spring break and party.
Yeah,
Because it's, like Mark said, it's a cheap vacation.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
look at that cheap vacation end up costing them, you know?
yeah, but look at some of these cruise ships where they dock at
Yeah,
down in the Caribbeans. They dock in some really shady ass places, but
Oh,
they
yeah.
have a tourist section that's all like militarized by the police and everything
yeah.
that protects all the guests that are there. But you don't go outside of that area. You stay within that area, period. You know?
Let's go as far as Okinawa, Japan. When I was stationed in Okinawa, I didn't get. We were told stuff. We had briefings when we came in, what we could do, what we couldn't do. But the Japanese police, everything else, and they said, do not try to fight one because you go to jail and we can't help you. Like
Here
It's-
comes Eskimo
Hey, down
Dom.
It's the hawk.
So I took my camera one day and I went all up in the hills in the back of Zukran up in the area. And I took all these pictures. I mean, all the houses, all the stuff. And I came back and one of the staff sergeants, when I had everything out there, he says, where'd you take these? I said, all back up in the hills, back up in here and everything, in the little town on the other side. And he says, who was with you? I said, just me. He goes, you are so lucky you're here. He said, lucky they didn't kill you up there. Because they can't stand us. And nobody bothered me.
I'll give you 1912 for Booze 1 and 2.
I never went again. But, it's like,
But how was the view from up there?
I don't think
oh, it
it's
was
like
beautiful.
that.
The pictures. I got the kids. I got little kids in baseball uniforms showing me peace signs when I'm taking their pictures.
I don't
I was
think
taking
it's
all the scenery. They had kids in the playground playing baseball. So I started to shoot the pictures. They all stopped the game, come run over to get a big picture.
I don't think
I got
it's
all
like
that in the
that
back.
anymore, though, is it?
I couldn't tell you. I'll find out when my son winds up over there. He's gonna be over there.
Because I did watch a video where they were asking like the Japanese people like around the military bases what they thought of them, and they had pretty positive stuff to say. And the younger generation really doesn't seem to even like. It's almost like it's just the base has always been there since they were a kid, and they don't think about it. Like it doesn't bother them. Yeah, you heard a little bit of negativity from the real older people that were in like their 70s and 60s and 80s, like
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
people. But the younger
It's
generation
changed. It
people
probably
that were
changed
asked-
since I was in the 70s.
yeah, like the younger generation people that were like in their 20s and 30s, they didn't seem to give a shit. They were like, yeah, they're nice. We talk to them when they come off base. Like they didn't really seem to care. It was like because they just grew up with it. They were just used to it.
When I was leaving, we had a staff sergeant. Because I got shipped there. That's after I got shipped there within 2 days. I found out I was going to Okinawa. I didn't even get to go home. That was when the guy at the armory was breaking in, and he shot at me, and I shot him. And they sent me overseas. Because they said they had death threats on me and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm over, and it's one of the staff sergeants came up to me and he said, "Look, you go into camp. What was it? Zukran up there." And he said, "What you gonna do?" He said, "You get closed sheep made for you, tailored to you." He said, "I got a real good friend over there as a tailor. He wrote a letter. Take care of this guy. He's a good friend of mine, like this." He put my name in the letter and everything, and his name on it. He said, "Stick it in your pocket. When you got time, go up. It's right outside the gate. It says tailor shop. Go walk in there, ask for him, give him the letter. He'll take care of you." I went up there about noon, like a week after I got there. Walked in. It was on a Saturday. I had duty that night at like 2 a.m. The gate closed at midnight. So I had 12 hours to go up there and see what he had and just to meet him. Walked up there, handed him this letter. He read it, gave me a hug. He closed the shop and said, let's go home and eat. Went home to his house. His wife about to drop the baby, getting ready to have a baby, right? We sat down drinking sake while the wife's cooking for us and feeding us. I done had fish eyes looking at me and everything in the plate, right? And I said, I got to get back. I got duty tonight. And he said, I'll get you back like this. I got in the gate with like 4 minutes to spare, and I was so loaded with the sake that when he went about 100 yards, then it was downhill. This guy came to base with me, Atkins, was standing there, said he watched me rolling down the hill, all the way to the bottom into the bushes. He got me out the bushes, threw me in the shower. He took my duty that night, but there was no way I could have done it. But it was terrible. He had what they call a typhoon bottle. It was like 4 or 5 liters, big one. And so I can't even smell sake after that one time. But I bought a lot of suits from him, leather jackets. Everything was tailored. I got a beautiful leather jacket, I think, like $30,
What's up, Dominic?
Afternoon, all.
Hello, Dominic.
What are you doing?
I just finished off something. Forgot half an hour to spare. And thought I'd just come on and say hello because I didn't get a chance yesterday.
He's checking out, looking for new women for his.
We always miss you, Dominic.
Yeah, I know that. But life goes on. Yeah. Things to do, people to see.
Girls to find.
Yeah, girls to find, yeah.
You got to go collect your money, and I understand.
Yeah.
Tell that girl, I know where you're hiding that money. You don't want me to go dig it up. We didn't have it. Did you?
Saw Jason was did a live today looking at his pool cover.
He was teaching somebody to fly, right?
No, he did one before that where he was looking at it, trying to fix the pool cover on his pool because a new one's like $5,000 or something. And I didn't catch the live stream, but I commented on it later because he's trying to figure out whether he should buy a new one or try to fix the old one. I said, honestly, something that expensive, that might have a lifetime warranty on it. You might want to contact the company and just see. Because sometimes stuff that's that expensive usually will have really, really good warranties, like 20-year, 30-year lifetime warranties on them. And he said it's about, I think he said 10 or 20 years old, something like that. He said it wouldn't hurt to just call up and ask them. You got the warranty information.
Hey, Bone.
See what they say.
Bone.
But it's one of those pool covers that you can put on over the in-ground pool and you can actually walk on it. It's such like a heavy duty one. You can actually walk across it. Because it's one of those safety ones. So like, kids and animals and shit can't fall in the pool. So it can hold a lot of weight. And Jason was walking all across it and everything.
Dog popped up on the back.
But a $5-6 pool cover back, that might have one of those lifetime warranties on it.
Yeah.
Because what he noticed was around the edge of the pool, where you can see the outline of the edge of the pool from the cover of where it's like, had shit like snow and stuff pushing down on it. Then it coming back up over time, and it's created like this line in the pool cover around it from the edge. But he said a new one's going to cost like 5,000 out the door. But I told him, I said, it wouldn't hurt to just find out, though. You never know. You might get a free pool cover, get a replacement. So what are you going to do, Dominic?
What was that?
I said, what are you actually going to do?
Oh, I've got a couple of appointments that might do some good work. So
All right, later, Jim.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then it's nearly lunchtime.
Oh, yeah, Brenda, if you go back and look at Jason's live stream from earlier, it's a pretty big pool. I mean, it's not like Olympic size or nothing, but it's a decent size in-ground pool.
okay.
Like I said, it's not one of those little wimpy ass covers. Like, it's one of them heavy duty ones that are like, it's like anchored into the cement all around the pool, and you can walk.
Hmm.
Is that Paul's tenant talking to his dog, or is it
He was
Sarah,
talking to him. I don't know what's going on.
or is it Sarah talking to their dogs?
No, I ain't sorry.
Yeah.
It might be people walking by Dominic too, because his box was lit up when that noise was doing it.
Oh no,
Yeah.
he kept on telling a dog to sit.
Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know. That might have been Paul. That must have been Paul then.
Mm.
Well, I'll tell you what, this parade I did on Sunday, the two, I am shocked. I mean, I've got people buying pictures off of it already. I usually get pictures every once in a while during Mardi Gras people buy. And I post them on my main site, and I tell them that I put like about 40 or 50 pictures on my AI Press NOLA site on Facebook. And I tell them to view and purchase additional pictures. They're located here. I've got like in one day, I've got like $180 worth of orders.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's shocking. This woman just now, she says, I'm trying to visit your site to take a picture of my beautiful niece. And I know who she is. It's one of the girls in the Chapelette and Rummel band. I took a picture of her because she wrote on there, my beautiful niece. I remember. So she's gonna go buy something over that. That's good. So I know weather better be good this Sunday, because it's gonna be another big parade.
What's the parade this Sunday?
It's the Italian American on
Okay.
veterans, but they're saying that we're supposed to have the same kind of freaking weather come through again. Into Sunday, they said. So what are they gonna do? Cancel it, move it another day? They're probably moving it another day. Because they're not gonna cancel that parade. It's too big. Like
Call it-
August, they didn't parade. They didn't
They just
cancel.
should just call it the UK Mother's Day Parade.
Yeah.
They'll figure it out. They'll either move it up a day or they'll push it back a day.
Because your Mother's Day's in June, isn't it?
It's my
Mother's Day is in May.
May.
Mm,
Father's Day is in June.
yeah.
second
Which
Sunday.
don't make a difference.
Our Father's Day is the same as yours because we never used to have one.
Oh,
And then they adopted Father's Day just so they could sell more bleeding greetings cards.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
But
what it is.
Mother's Day is next Sunday. Well, this Sunday coming here. It's always been like the second to the last Sunday in March kind of thing.
Yeah, this morning, Dominic, I got a text from my son, Marine Corps son. He said, I'm gonna get between April 21st and April 29th. Don't make any plans. I said, why? He said, we're coming in. We'll be there.
where is he? Where is he stationed out of right now?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Okay.
So they'll drive down and spend about 9 days here. Or 7, 8 days here.
What will the pupper dogs think about him being there?
Oh, they'll be glad to see him. They know him well. And if I start saying his name in here, they'll start barking at the door.
Oh, really?
And Cleo runs up to him. Last time he did that, she came up and hyperventilated.
Really?
Oh yeah. I might have the video.
She
This is when he-
passed out? Did she pass out or just hyperventilate?
No, you gotta hold the nose and make her start breathing again.
Okay, Jim, take care, my friend.
Well, no, I've got it in here. She's got to find where it's at. It's gonna be way back. It's like the needle in the haystack, you know what I mean?
So, Dominic, what's on your agenda the rest of the day?
I got a couple of things to attend to. And then probably going to have a nap in the afternoon like I did yesterday.
Okay. Hey, I understand. I go out here to watch television and I fall asleep and wake up an hour and a half later, you know?
Yeah.
Getting old, getting old, getting old.
Yeah, I know.
Joe, I don't know how you find anything. You must have thousands of videos and pictures online.
I think I found it. Yeah, I got it. Hold on. 206 videos on my phone.
I got more than that. I got SD cards and memory cards and USB sticks full of everything. I reckon I got
Don't balk.
terabytes of it.
Samuel Ridley, Sarnia traffic, go ahead.
Yeah.
Sarnia traffic, Samuel Ridley.
Let's see if it lets me send it. If it sends it to me, I'll show you.
For Harbor Beach, midnight, over. Roger, Samuel Ridley.
Says it's sending. Let's see. No. Why? No. Say no, go.
Okay, everybody, I think I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
See you later.
Justin, thanks for being here, buddy.
Dude, I was just getting ready to show you the video.
Well, go ahead if you want to.
That's when they. Yeah, she just, that's how excited they get when they come over.
Now, which one is the
what?
one that hyperventilates?
The black one, watch.
The black one.
Yeah, she'll still hyperventilate.
Wow.
Yeah, he's just. Yeah, she didn't hyperventilate that. I didn't know.
Okay. But that's
Yeah.
good video. They're glad to see him.
Yeah, I got the one when he came back from TBS and walked in, and she hyperventilated 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here, Joe. Thanks for showing that.
Yep.
We'll see all of you again in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah.